A typical average email marketing open rate is somewhere around 18.5%. So 18.5%. In our last launch with direct message automation, we saw open rates. Get ready, buckle your seatbelt, greater than 96.5%. That was our lowest open rate. These tools can really take your business to the next level and set you apart, and they're only growing. Let's talk about some of those stats, right? Let's talk about email marketing versus direct message automation. Many of us in the online business world are familiar with email marketing. It's been around for probably about 25 years now. Email marketing is a powerful way to get a hold of people. Many businesses recognize that if they have your email, that is something that's very valuable, very precious. It's something that they can use to communicate with you, sell to you, talk to you about promotions, build your trust, and just generally build brand awareness. And I'm not here to tell you that email marketing is going anywhere, but I am here to tell you that email marketing has some competition in the form of DM automation. So let me share with you some results from my most recent business launch, And specifically, again, we're comparing email marketing to direct message automation. Open rate, that's the first one I want to talk to you about. An open rate, basically, it's the amount of people who are opening that message that you've sent. A typical average email marketing open rate is somewhere around 18.5%. So 18.5%. In our last launch with direct message automation, we saw open rates. Get ready, buckle your seatbelt, greater than 96.5%. That was our lowest open rate. Most of our open rates were between 98 and 100%. Sending hundreds, maybe even thousands of messages and having almost all of them, greater than 96% of them, opened. That's powerful. That means that people are seeing the messages that you're sending. They're seeing the promotions you're sending out. They're actually aware of your brand. Next stat that I wanted to share with you, click-through rate, which is basically the amount of people who are clicking on links, the amount of people who are actually clicking through the funnel, they're moving through, they're pressing all the different buttons, and they're actually getting to the last step where they're visiting your website. In email marketing, a typical click-through rate is about 3.5%. 3.5% of the people who are getting that email are clicking through. In our last launch with direct message automation, we saw click-through rates of 54% on average. There were some click-through rates that were as high as 86%, which is mind-blowing. If you've been familiar with the space of email marketing, you know how mind-blowing these numbers are. But even if you don't, you can just compare those on the screen. 3.5% to 54%. And the final stat that I wanted to share with you is purchase rate, which of course is the amount of people or the percent of people who are actually purchasing the offer, who are actually clicking the opt-in, who are actually putting in their credit card information and becoming customers. Typically with traditional email marketing, you can see an average of about 1.3%. That would be an average purchase rate. In our last launch, direct message automation delivered a 46% purchase rate. 46% of people who received messages, direct messages from us during that launch ended up purchasing. That's powerful. That's huge. That's a significant growth. That's ginormous when your business is able to get in front of people, build that brand awareness, create that trust, and literally turn your followers into customers. That's powerful. And that's what direct message automation allows you to do.